Good morning, everyone. I felt impressed today that once again I need to upload my dreams regarding the church. I've had various dreams and I'm really feeling impressed to do that again. I tried to avoid that, but I'd say it's pretty clear since it won't leave me. So let's start with the first dream I had. And I'll be doing a series again of them if you want to watch for them as I make them new again. This one, I was asleep at night dreaming, and this was a pretty profound dream. This did not feel like a dream to me at all, although I was dreaming. And very scary dream to me. I was walking down a street in my city, and I see this in something in the sky, and I'm older, so I don't know if some of you remember that are older, those blimps that were in the war. You know, you'd see those in the wartime. I mean, you would see actually it was probably more my parents' time, but we used to see them on TV. And the blimps that would be in the sky kind of floating along, kind of, well, you would know if you are older. Anyway, first I saw that in the sky, hovering over what I looked, a church down the street. And I do know of this church. Anyway, first I saw that. And then what I see, I'm watching and I see an actual missile coming towards this church. So I begin to run as fast as I can to warn the people, because they were all in there at this time. It must have been a Sunday or whatever. It was a Sunday because they had a service. So I'm running, and I was just shocked, and I gasped when I saw that missile coming. And I ran as fast as I could and up the stairs of that church. And I ran in the door, and I'm screaming, get out, quick. There's a bomb coming to hit the church. And people are looking at me like I'm crazy. And what I observe is there is a service going on, a Sunday service, and there's a preacher in there, you know, on the stage. But when I walk in, the people are all occupied buying and selling, because they have, it almost looked like a Walmart, but it didn't. But you know what I'm saying, with all the racks of clothes and stuff. Well, the church was set up like that, but they were actually buying them, and they were shopping, looking through the clothes, busy. And then I'm yelling, you know, and I'm shocked that they're just looking at me and thinking I'm crazy. I'm like, get out, run out of here. There's a bomb about to hit this church. And their bot just keep buying and selling. And I'm frantic. I'm like crying almost. I'm just frantic, screaming. And you know, this dream felt so real to me. I was just like, my heart was pounding so hard that I didn't even know this was a dream. This was a different kind of dream. Maybe that's a vision. I don't know, but this was not like a dream to me, although I was dreaming. And they just think I'm crazy. They just go on about their thing, and the guy, you know, on the stage does his thing. And they're looking at me, and they stop, but they just keep going back to buying and selling. And I think I remember there was even a little desk there, you know, where they could buy the stuff on the racks, and they just completely ignore me. And I'm frantic. And I stayed there a few minutes I just kept screaming and screaming, get out, get out. And so I know I got to get out or I'm going to get hit by this bomb. I'm pleading with them. Nobody pay, they look, they hear what I say, and they just go back to what they're doing. So I turn around and I look out and I see this bomb coming straight for the church. So I run down the stairs and I run down the street as fast as I can. I'm looking behind me and not one person's following me. They didn't listen. And then the bomb hits the church, and the sound of it was like those old movies with the atomic bombs, you know, and it just shook the street. Like I was horrified, and it was like I was really in this. I felt this, and I woke up. So when I woke up, I was so shook up. It took me a few minutes to not know that that was real, that didn't really happen. This was not like a normal dream where you wake up and go, oh, I'm glad that's a dream. It took me a few minutes to make, sure that, whoa, did this really happen? Was I, and then I shook, give my head a shake and see that it was a dream. So that's dream number 1. And I'm going to upload a bunch of the others I've had. God bless.